Hey guys, so welcome to my first video on my brand new channel. It is Nids from the Mids, and who'd have guessed it, I'm a Tyranid player based in the West Midlands. My name's Lee Page, I'm a professional filmmaker, and I also play for Vanguard Tactics competitively. So I thought I'd make a new channel as I get asked a lot of questions. I make content around Warhammer anyway, so I thought this can be my little side project. So welcome to Nids from the Mids. So today I thought I'd start with, as an intro video, oh, I was going cockeyed. So today, first video, I thought I'd start with the list that I'm going to take to the LVO. Yeah, so first time going to the LVO, me and a couple of the Vanguard guys, we're going to go over, taking my partner with me as well, Jade, so we're going to have like a bit of Warhammer, bit of work, bit of play, casinos, all that jazz. I am going to document it, I am going to vlog it, so it'll be on this channel, the personal version, and all of the LVO, GT and event will be on the Vanguard Tactics. So yeah, let's get straight into my list. I chopped and changed this list for a while, and originally, a bit controversial as a channel, I was actually going to take World Eaters. But because the terrain, we're not used to the LVO kind of terrain, we're all like UKTC, I feel it doesn't really favour a melee-based army. So we'll go back to Tyranids, hence the channel, and we'll do Tyranid gunline. So first up, as our warlord, we have got the man himself, the Hive Tyrant. A lot of people prefer the Swarm Lord over the Hive Tyrant because he can vector and you get the extra CP. Me, personally, and this is my personal opinion, so you can hate me in the comments all you like, I prefer the Hive Tyrant because I get a free stratagem use or a reduced cost, but it also, especially playing with the monsters, it allows me to advance my monsters and gives me lethal hits within 6 inches. Please try this out. You have no idea how amazing it is. Having Malceptors and Exocrine that can move potentially 14 inches up and still shoot with lethals is amazing. So he's coming in as a warlord. Other HQ, we're taking the Neuro Tyrant. He's going to be connected to 6 zone ropes. Again, not many people use zone ropes. I do. I like them. They are slow, yes, but they're infantry, so they can go through walls still. And I know that they can't go through walls with the Neuro Tyrant, but pair this up with Alien Cunning, and I can put them in Strat Reserve. I can play a little bit of deployment tactics where I can place them on the board and then I can put them back into reserve if I want to. When they come on turn 2, they literally obliterate. Neuro Tyrant giving them +1 to hit and +1 to wound if they're battle shocked ties in lovely with the Neuro Tyrant's ability of an extra minus to your battle shock aura, which is amazing. And as we know, fellow Tyranid players, when the battle shock and the Shadow of the Whoop goes off, it goes off. But 9 times out of 10, it does nothing. But when it works, it's good. So coming in with our battle line units, we are taking 2x10 units of Hummergaunts. They're cheap, they're fast, and they can get on objectives quick. So if we pull, you know, Area of Denial, they can move up the board. If we get extend battle lines, they go straight up. You get the idea. We're also taking a big 20-man brick of Termagaunts with Spine Fists. Pair that up with sustained hits with the Invasion Fleet, because I'm playing Invasion Fleet. Now we have, against infantry, next to the Hive Tyrant, 40 shots, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s if the Exocrine shot it. We get sustained on 6s, lethals on 6s, with full wound re-rolls. Yes, there's no AP, but just having chip damage and giving your opponent a bucket full of dice, the chances go against them. So that's why I like them. Plus they get the reactive move, pop the 5-up feel no pain in them, they're quite durable. So this is why I'm playing into Invasion Fleet with this list. I used to play Crusher Stampede and I was very torn between, do I go Crusher or do I go Invasion? But I feel going into the matchups, Invasion Fleet allows me to punch up a little bit harder into stat check armies like Knights or things with high toughness, but it also gives me some defensive durability. I can pop a 5-up feel no pain and I can regenerate my gaunts for a CP in my command phase, which is great. Okay, Going on, we've got a Biovore. If you're a Tyranid player and you don't have a Biovore, why are you playing Tyranids? That is like the staple piece for your army. Maybe not as good in 10th edition as it was in 9th, but pulling behind it in the lines, shoot a spore mine, easy way to score. Not only that, it's a great way to slow down a fast-moving army. So if you come against something that can go through walls, like fast-moving infantry or blood angels, something that can get somewhere very quick, shooting a spore mine 9 inches away from them, and if they move 12, you've now limited their movement. You can now do mortal wounds when they get close to it. It's just a great way of slowing people down and stopping them getting on the objective. We're then running 2 lictors for infiltrate. They're great at giving me actions like cleanse, containment. I can start them and infiltrate them on the board for areas in I'll turn 1. They're my scoring pieces. Coming into my hard hitters, we've got 2 exocrines, because exocrines are just amazing. 135 points, strength 9, -3, 3 damage with blast. They are just excellent at killing any kind of marine or elite infantry. So run 2 of them. We've got 2 Malceptors, again very similar to the exocrine. Their range isn't as good and they're 1 AP less, they're only AP 2, but with strength 10 they can punch up a little bit harder than the exocrines just to hit like some vehicles and stuff. Combine that with the lethal hits from the Hive Tyrants, now you're starting to do some damage. We have 2 Tyrannofaxes with rupture cannons, just in case we get stat checked or we come into any big knights or tanks. Those are my go-to. So what I would do, I would normally shoot an exocrine into them so I can reroll 1s. Then the rupture cannon goes in, so the chances of me getting misses is eradicated, because if I do roll 2 1s, and I have done before, I can now re-roll those due to the exocrine. So I was actually torn between, do I take 6 Zoanthropes or another exocrine, because they kind of both serve the same purpose for me, damage dealers, but I feel that the Zoanthropes slightly edge the exocrine, especially if I've already got 2 of them. I get to hit on 2s, and I have 2 weapon profiles now, which are a little bit more consistent than the exocrine. I have D3 shot, so 6 D3 blast, which is great, and I also have 6 las cannon equivalent, so they pick up any kind of tank or monster, and they have the strength 12, which beats the strength 9. So I thought, let's run them. And so far in practice games, they've been doing me quite well. So that's my first video. It's just my list on what I'm taking to the LVO. I am going to document the LVO, as I've said. I will start dropping more videos on Tyranid tactics. I'll do unit reviews. I'll do detachment reviews, and I'll start doing some battle reports. Might get a couple of the VTE guys on as well for like little special guests. And if you have any questions, or you play Tyranids, or you think that my list could be changed, drop a comment down below, let me hear your opinion, and what more content would you like to see? Also guys, if you're new here, subscribe, and let's play Warhammer, roll dice, and be geeks. Simple as that. Stay tuned, see you soon. And if you'd like the Vanguard top, go subscribe to Vanguard as well, and I'll see you on there in a bit.